Welcome to Moments of Awe. I'm Catherine Plano, your host, committed to steering you on a life-altering journey of self-discovery. Our channel is a sanctuary of self-growth, serving as a treasure trove of inspiration and actionable resources. We'll explore techniques to build a successful mindset, enrich relationships, and tap into the hidden potential of your mind. Imagine leading an extraordinary life equipped with boosted confidence, motivation, and a proven track record of exceptional outcomes. That's what we strive for. When you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you'll be in good company with a vibrant community dedicated to personal advancement. Plus, you'll get instant notifications each time we drop a transformative session, so you never miss out on these growth opportunities. You can learn more about me in the description below. If you want personalized coaching, the More button is your gateway to book a one-on-one session with me. If you're new to my channel, we urge you to like and subscribe. Not only does it make our content more accessible to others, but it also ensures you to stay connected with our growing community. Your feedback matters, so share your insights, questions, or any breakthrough moments. If an episode resonates with you, spread the word and empower others. Remember, as we uplift others, we elevate ourselves too. Until the next time, my friends, sending you an abundance of love, peace, and blessings your way. Namaste. Hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to another episode of Moments of Awe. I'm your host, Catherine Plano, your guide on this journey of self-discovery. So today we're diving deep, navigating the murky yet fascinating waters of the human psyche with the aid of the Iceberg Model. Think of an iceberg. There's a small bit we see above the water. That's like our behavior and actions, and it's the us we show to the world. But just like an iceberg, there's a whole lot more going on underneath. That's where our beliefs, values, and memories live. These hidden parts shape who we are. But we don't often talk about them or even acknowledge them. So for example, if you've ever found yourself overreacting to something small, that's your iceberg underwater part making waves. Maybe you had a rough day at work and that spilt cup of coffee felt like the end of the world. We tend to focus on surface behaviors in others too, like when a friend snaps at you and you think, how rude! But maybe their hidden part is full of stress we can't see. So today, let's try to see more of our own icebergs and maybe even understand others' icebergs a little bit better. It's time to dive deep, explore what's beneath the surface, and uncover your 3 golden insights. Insight number 1. We are not our behavior. Now, this might sound a little perplexing, but let me elaborate. What we see on the surface, our actions, are only a tiny fraction of our identity. These behaviors, akin to the visible part of the iceberg, are the tangible manifestations of our thoughts and emotions, which remain hidden beneath the surface. So let me bring this to life. Addressing behavior directly often proves ineffective, as it is predominantly driven by unconscious factors, resulting in reactions such as resistance, blame, shame, and denial. This is akin to focusing on the visible tip of an iceberg, ignoring the vast, unseen part beneath the water. To gain a deeper understanding, it's more productive to probe into the person's feelings and thoughts about the situation at hand. The words feelings and thoughts become essential tools in this process, offering insight into the underlying emotions and cognitive processes that drive the behavior. So the key is not to address the observable behavior or how the person is outwardly acting, the tip of the iceberg, as this is often the blind spot. Instead, engage with what lies beneath the surface, fostering a more comprehensive and empathetic understanding of the person's experiences. So change comes from within. And in order to alter the visible part of the iceberg, our behavior, we must first address the unseen components beneath the surface. When you identify a behavior that you would like to change, trace it back to the thoughts and feelings that are driving it. What beliefs or emotions are at its core? Once identified, challenge these underlying elements and replace them with more empowering thoughts and feelings. As you do this, you'll start to see a shift in your behavior. So here's the first how-to. Cultivate a practice of self-observation. Spend a few moments each day paying close attention to your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors they trigger. And as you do this consistently, you'll begin to see the unseen, to uncover the depth of your iceberg. Insight number 2. Our thoughts and feelings drive our behavior. So the majority of the iceberg, our unseen mental and emotional world, heavily influences our actions. What we think, what we feel is expressed through how we behave. It's the meaning we give it, which refers to the idea that our interpretation or perception of a situation, rather than the situation itself, often determines our response. And these interpretations are largely informed by our thoughts, feelings, and deeply ingrained beliefs, which may not necessarily align with objective reality. This meaning-making process is also closely tied to the stories we tell ourselves. These self-narratives, which we often unconsciously construct, can significantly shape our experiences and actions. So when these stories are based on distorted perceptions or unhelpful beliefs, they can keep us stuck in maladaptive patterns of behavior. For instance, if we repeatedly tell ourselves that we are not good enough or that we always fail, we may interpret minor setbacks as confirmation of this belief, fueling negative feelings and self-defeating behaviors. So recognizing these narratives and challenging the meanings we ascribe to situations is a crucial step towards breaking free from these cycles and fostering healthier, more adaptive ways of interacting with the world. So here's a how-to. Before you assign meaning to an event, take a moment to question your understanding. Seek clarity. Ensure that your beliefs are not clouded by your perceptions. It's like planting seeds. How can small things in our surroundings change our lives in a big way? So a comment from a friend, a scene from a movie, or a line in a book, all these seemingly unimportant elements can sow seeds to the fertile ground of our unconscious, influencing our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. As a practical step, cultivate awareness of the influences around you and consciously choose those that are nurturing and empowering. Remember, you are the gardener of your mind. Water the seeds you want to flourish. To bring this insight to life, here's another how-to. Make a commitment to question your thoughts and feelings, especially when they lead to behavior that doesn't serve you well. Are these thoughts and feelings based on facts? What evidence do you have? Or are they interpretations and assumptions? By questioning, we begin to steer our iceberg consciously rather than being directed by unseen currents. Insight number 3, the power of I am. So now let's explore how our belief systems are often driven by our I am statements, such as I am not good enough, I am not smart enough, I am not worthy, I am a failure. These beliefs, often planted during childhood, can cast long shadows on our adulthood, influencing our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors in powerful ways. These are the echoes and patterns of our caregivers that programmed many of our behaviors. Our initial environments, heavily shaped by our caregivers, imprinted many of the values, convictions, and behaviors we carry forward into our adult lives. So values are often imprinted on us from early age during our formative years when our brains are highly receptive. And during this imprinting phase, we absorb a vast array of information from our environment, including the values modeled by our caregivers, community, culture, and society. These instilled values can profoundly shape our perceptions, actions, and life choices, creating a roadmap of what we deem worthwhile or meaningful. At the same time, these values intertwined with our beliefs, which are the assumptions or convictions we hold true about ourselves, others, and the world. Our beliefs, which can be consciously recognized or operate unconsciously, can influence which values we hold most dear and how we embody them. For example, if we believe in the inherent dignity of all people, we may highly value fairness and equality, guiding our interactions with others. Understanding the interplay between our values and beliefs can provide key insights into our motivations and behaviors and help us live more authentically and purposefully. As a practical measure, pinpoint a few key behaviors you suspect may have been shaped by your caregivers. Acknowledge these imprints, but remember that you possess the power to revise these learned behaviors and engrave new patterns that resonate with your present values and beliefs. So the next practical step is a vital one. Be conscious of your I am statements. Reclaim your identity by shifting these affirmations towards positivity and empowerment. Substitute I am not good enough with I am more than enough. And I am not smart enough with I am continuously learning and growing. Now, before we part, it's essential to mention the power of memory and the fact that our memories can sometimes be wholly inaccurate. The narratives that we spin about our past, the memories we cling onto, shape our identity. However, our memories aren't always true. They're influenced by our beliefs and emotions, which can distort the actual events. So challenge your memories, especially those that restrict you. Are they serving you? Or are they reinforcing your limiting beliefs and actions? It's not about erasing the past, but it's about taking control of your narratives. We've included an iceberg worksheet for you to explore and uncover what lies beneath the surface of your own iceberg. This exercise will help you delve deeper into your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs that are often hidden beneath the observable behaviors. And that's a wrap, wonderful souls. As ever, your voice carries immense value. So if a light bulb moment or a flash of insight struck you during this episode, I warmly invite you to share your personal reflections in the comment section. Your experiences and insights form a lighthouse in our collective journey of discovery and growth. When we share, we become a light of inspiration and a force for change. So your comments could resonate deeply with someone else, providing reassurance, fresh viewpoints, and even igniting courage and new understandings. So never undervalue the power of your voice. By candidly discussing your experiences, you're not merely empowering yourself, you're also illuminating the way for others. Your personal narrative bears weight, and it could be just the catalyst or comfort someone else needs. So plunge in, share your journey, let your words cast light for others. And once again, a heartfelt thank you for tuning in. If you feel that this episode could elevate somebody's spirit, why not share the positivity by passing it on? Together we rise, we evolve and thrive by uplifting others. Until our paths cross again in the next episode, dear ones, I'm sending you an abundance of love, tranquility, and blessings your way. Stay radiant, keep inspiring, and always remember, you are loved. Namaste.